we really came into this game with high hopes. We knew we'd have our work cut out for us, for sure. Iona is just such a powerful team, and they have so many weapons, and so we knew we had our work cut out for us. I was really proud of the way that our team battled back. Really, we gave it our best shot. I feel like, you know, when we tied it, took the lead in the second half, and went on a little bit of a run right there that it might actually happen. And then I think we ran out of gas a little bit. I really think we ran out of gas a little bit, and they're a team that can take advantage of that and take advantage of it in a hurry. But really, really proud of our team. Congrats to Iona. I think they got a great shot at winning it all for sure. And really just looking forward to checking out the rest of the tournament.
Questions? You know, with the game tied with like 7:30 to go, you know, they kind of got away from you. Is that just what older teams do in a tight spot? They just find ways to win games like that?
I think so, you know, and part of the way we made our run, and it really worked out for us, Adams was out for a little bit, and she was such a force on the glass. I mean, we really had no answer for her on the boards, and we made our run when she was out. Then she came back and was rested, really playing against our group out there that was really gassed, and I think that just wasn't that great a combination. But I mean, I feel like Adams and Martinez today really carried that team. They've been doing that all year, and it's similar to what Chev has been able to do for us. And I feel like Chevy really was our big player today, and you know, just really kind of we needed a little more help, and we were out of gas. I think if we just had one or two more players that maybe weren't quite as tired as they were during a critical stretch, that it might have been a different story.
You know, despite what this season has been, is there something to be said for the future in that, you know, you took a team like Iona, you know, you took them to the buzzer at their place, you played them tough at Monmouth, you played them tough here today. Can this bode well for the future, a game like this?
Absolutely, and I really do feel like we're playing our best basketball down the stretch right here. We have a lot of young players that got a lot of experience this year, and really I think that the future's bright for us. I think our team is better than our record indicates. I think we're a team that has been in a lot of games. We didn't get blown out of very many. I think we were really in a lot of games this season. Consistency was a bit of a problem for us early on. I think we got better at that, or with that, as the season progressed. Really, I feel like we need about 10 more games left in this season. We might get on a little roll.
Chevy, I know this is a tough time right now for you, but can you just reflect on what the last 4 years have been? Because you've had a lot of success, not only with your teammates, but also individually. What have these 4 years kind of meant to you?
I mean, they've been fun. There's no way to put it. I love basketball. It's fun to play it. And like you said, I've been up and down. But really, I know like this team is a good team, and I know they're going to do well in the future. I have no doubt about that. So.
You and I talked in the preseason about you know, your decision to come back as a senior and coming back to a younger team. Do you feel like you were a good leader for this young group, and do you feel like the younger kids can take something away from the leadership that you provided?
I hope so. I mean, it's always an honor to be able to lead a group, and they were great at responding to me, and I feel like they have a lot of great leaders still in the team within them, and I hope that they can take something away from them.
Josh and I got to step in. I think Chevy won't talk about herself that much, you know, but she did a phenomenal job for us in the leadership category. You know, with 11 freshmen and sophomores, Chev really set the example for us each and every day in practice. She was an example on what to do on the court, off the court. Her attitude, kind of, you know, her words of wisdom to the young players was huge, and I think Chevy's a big reason why, you know, when things weren't going well and our record was not great, you know, it's easy for teams to kind of just give up at that point, and our team never did that, and I really do think that Chevy is the credit for that.
As you said, it's a young group, and a young group coming back next season also. You say that the record is not really indicative of this group. are you pleased with the progress and the trajectory of the roster at this point?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I feel like some of our young players really came along. They're playing some of their best basketball. They continue to learn each and every day in practice. And there's nothing like game experience. Nothing like game experience. And you know, started 2-3 freshmen a lot. And for a lot of these games in a very tough MAAC league, we had a very tough non-conference. And so they've really gotten to see what's out there. And I think the experience and then just, you know, having the chance to see what's out there and see what they need to work on, I feel like this is a group that is going to take that really seriously over the summer. They're workers, they have great attitudes, and can't wait to see what they do next year.
Coach, you guys did a great job on Martinez in the second half, but at crunch time, Adams kind of took over. How hard is it to defend a team that has two real standouts like that?
It's really tough, you know, and then they've got, you know, Robinson and Powell, and they still, even if you shut those two down, they still have some weapons that have come up really big in some key games for them. And so, you know, we tried to zone a little bit. Rebounding out of the zone is typically tough, so that, you know, it's even tougher to keep Adams off the boards. And we know that Martinez can hit big shots. She's used to doing it. She's had the ball in her hands, you know, majority of the time all season long. And really, we needed one of them to have an off game today. I'm not sure they did.